Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Truck of Tomorrow series. Now, as we load into Atlanta here, and after showing my settings, it's usual stuff all around for the Truck of Tomorrow. It's pretty usual. Like I said, nothing changed. 100% race length, difficult, 105, and single stage, quick qualify, all that fun stuff. We attempted to do this last night, and well, the game audio crashed, and as you can hear, we do have game audio. So hopefully this can hold up for the full 130 laps. So yeah, I have no idea what caused it. I did a little research, and I know that I'm not the first person that has had this before. But it was the first person, or it was the first time for me. So hopefully it doesn't happen again, because that would be awful. Needless to say. So, of course, being the Truck of Tomorrow, we're using a default setup, and the one we are using is right here. So, without further ado, let's just get straight into qualifying and see who gets that magic pole position.
Let's go!
Because, if you recall, the whoever gets pole position gets an extra bonus point in the championship. Now, in our first time of doing this, it was Ross Chastain. Let's see if it actually is going to be him again. I know it's not going to be us, because my quickest lap time is not pole position, let's just say. Gonna take that high side around here and get some momentum build up. And let's get this lap started. So, yeah, Atlanta is pretty self-explanatory in terms of what the truck or car wants to do. Literally, you just run the bottom. And here, I'm going to kind of arc it on down. Do a late apex. And come back up. And what's our magic time going to be?
All right.
30.5. What is that? 6. Okay, you know, I'm okay with that. Who gets the extra bonus point, though? Well, it's not Johnny or Matt. It's Brett Moffitt. Okay, man, dude, Brett Moffitt's such a badass. Getting up there and actually constantly getting pole positions. But Spencer Boyd up here in 10th as well. Hopefully he can actually stay there. Sheldon Creed's actually in the race. Haley Deegan is as well. Alright. Alright, chat. Well, without further ado, let's just get straight into this thing. We got upgraded to P5, so we're on the inside lane, which is good. So it's not Brett Moffitt that got moved to the back, but who was it? Todd. Which that never makes a whole lot of sense. Because based on the one lap qualifying, why would you do that?
Driver. You ready?
But we are green. Already looking to the inside here.
You got room. You're clear.
Already made it up to P3. Brett Moffitt's kind of holding us up a little bit.
Careful, still there. Still
Oh,
there.
and to the lead.
All right, you're clear.
To the lead. Try our luck on the high side here.
Got one inside.
Okay, well Brett got us fair and square there. Okay.
Careful, still there. Got one inside.
I guess it's too early to go up to the high side. But 3 wide. Okay, maintain my lane. Maintain my lane.
Inside.
Top of 1. Now, Atlanta, in case any of you didn't know, is a very high tire wear track. Very high tire wear. so we got to be on the lookout for that.
Still there.
A little tight right now.
Gotta call high now.
Just a tick, but honestly, that's going to help us in the long run. Kind
All
of
clear up.
break the side draft and clear. Okay. Out of the middle. I know the middle's fine as well. Yeah, that's no problem. It actually saves a little bit of tire. Well, if I do it properly, I should say. I don't think Ross is saving any kind of tire. Look at that. Absolutely none.
Stay high up here.
Guess I'll go on down low here with Ross. Just so you know, Chad, I'm actually backing it on up to save a lot of tire because, like I said, Atlanta is one of those tire wear tracks that you 100% need to save because for anyone that isn't aware, for the Truck of Tomorrow series, we have a 4 sets of tires, or oh my god, if I can actually talk, that'd be great. We have 3 sets of tires on pit road, so we're only allowed to do 3 4-tire stops at a time. We don't have unlimited sets.
Clear high, clear high.
Alright, so AI are already starting to save right here. So at this point, we're in save mode. When they start going high, that's what they're trying to do. Don't really care if
Still there.
we have the pace. Don't get me wrong, Chad. I'm intentionally backing this up. We definitely have the pace in order to just waltz away, but like if I just go flat out, I am blowing through my tires. So yeah, I'm not at all worried that Ross is kind of pulling away. He looks to be not even attempting to save. So quick through the field right now for the top 5. Ross in first, I'm in second. Brett Moffitt, 3rd. Tyler Dippel, 4th. Just got past Matt Crafton. Harrison Burton in 5th. And that looks like Austin Hill. Yeah, Austin Hill in 5th. Or 6th. After that, then there's Matt Crafton. Then looks like Sheldon Creed. And then Stewart Friesen back there. And then Todd, maybe Todd Gilliland, and then Johnny Sauter. That rounds out the top 10. take the high side here. Yeah, definitely if I can get it below 200, then I'm 100% doing alright. However, if it's also in the low 200s, that's fine as well. Now, in my first go-around of this, we had a caution like every 10 laps. And that was just from, like, we had like 3 DNFs within the first 50 laps. Now, will this happen again? I don't know. The thing is, as well, is considering that our we have 3 sets of tires that we're allotting ourselves. Atlanta's already a 3-stopper. Yes, you can go the distance for like 40 laps, which is what the tank says you can do, but you're pitting for tires before you're pitting for fuel. Just to show you about what my pace can be. In this next lap, I will go flat out. That I'm not just backing this up just for any sense of the word, but here, watch. I will go flat out this lap, balls to the wall. Lap time was a 31.4. This is what you can run Atlanta like, but your tires are paying the price for it. Gained 0.3 right there. Because the more times you do that, like when you start getting into like the 210 degree mark for your right rear, that's when you start really losing it. We're starting to gap Brett Moffitt. Harrison Burton moved up to 4th. Tyler Dippel's doing pretty well in 5th. Already halfway through this run. If we want to make this nice and easy on ourselves, we can go about 35 laps. So about another 15 or so, we'll be good. So you may have to start running the top here out of necessity. As we're approaching lap traffic, we're going to have to get around them some way. Let's keep our eyes peeled here. Looks like Harrison Burton's actually holding up Tyler Dippel. Alright, so where's this going to go first? the bottom it is.
Stay on the bottom.
Just follow Ross.
You got room. You're
He
clear.
knows. Oh, man.
All right, you're clear. Got one down low now.
What a stack up.
Clear low.
Well, we're fixing that on our, no caution for that, by the way. Okay, well, I guess we're fixing that on our first pit stop.
Careful, still there.
Oh, man. Lap traffic.
Car high. Careful. Clear high, bud. High lane clear.
Get past Haley Deegan. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, is Joe Nemechek out of this race, or was he just pulling a Denny Hamlin and having too much tape on? I think he's just out of this race. So, first DNF right here. Yeah, that's going to definitely hurt our lap times. Oh, nope, he's back out. You know, kudos for Joe Nemechek. I guess. A simple problem. Rise to the challenge and fix it. .7 to Sheldon Creed. Man, what happened to Brett? Oh, there he is. Down there in 4th? Okay. I'm gonna attempt the 3-stop here, so we're going to lap 35. Like, if I can make it past 35, then that's perfect. I mean, if I wanted to make it all the way, I'd have to make it to lap 40. But with my tires, I don't know if I can. That's a big what if there, Johnny.
High lane clear. All right, you're clear.
But Ross is coming back now. Tire indicator should come on at any point. Oh, there it is. Hey, speaking of the devil. Oh, okay, so pit stops are happening. As I said, we're going to lap 35 for our first stop. right, next lap.
You're wearing those tires down, driver. All the way to the wall.
There's Todd here in 26.
All right, clear low.
Tier 1 pro tip, your tires look a bit worn.
Hey, thanks, Zero. Alright, so this time. I'll let Todd Gilliland pass.
Tires are hitting balls.
Come on, get past me.
Back it down.
Perfect. I think I'm just going to use the extra 2 seconds to repair that damage. Need to tighten this up just a little bit. But yeah, Zero, how are you doing today, my guy?
Back it down. I came for the fails.
Well, you totally missed it yesterday when game audio crashed. Like, we were doing this race yesterday, and
Clear out, hammer down.
game audio decided to just go kaput. So Ross is right there. Alright, so
Stay low, stay low.
nothing of value is lost. Essentially.
Still there.
Why is this track so bumpy?
Because it's very old. I mean,
Still there.
Atlanta is like one of those like character tracks, you know what I mean? Where there's a whole lot of character in how many bumps there are. But that's what makes it very high degradation, or tire degradation, which is why I'm like constantly saving. But right now, it looks like it's just me versus Ross. Let's go all out just one lap.
Tier 1 pro tip, save often.
Yep, if this was Zombieland, thank you for the bit, by the way. If this was Zombieland, that'd be like rule number 1 at Atlanta.
Excellent lap. Good job.
And decent lap, okay. Not our best lap by any means, but...
Yellow flag.
Oh, okay. Well, we just pit, so there's no reason for us to pit here. But Parker Kligerman, Travis Kvapil, Hailie Deegan, and Joe Nemechek all seem to think that it's time to put on fresh rubber. But no one in the top half of the field is deciding to come on down. Jennifer Jo Cobb in there in 18th. Christian Eckes in 8th. Tyler Dippel in 7th. A bunch of names you don't usually see up here is up here.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here. Green's out, let's go.
Get a beast of a start. Brett Moffitt, are you gonna have a look-see on Ross? Oh man, someone just decided to blow a tire and just went careening out of control in 3 and 4. But no DNF so far. I thought Joe Nemechek was gonna DNF when he started overheating, but I guess not.
First weekend without NASCAR.
I know, right? What are you gonna do in the off season? I'm gonna be playing this for my off season. Hopefully get some very good races and get prepared for the 2020 season, which I'm actually looking forward to the Rookie of the Year battle for Cup. Oh man. You know, I don't fail all the time, my guy. In fact, most of the stuff that I do fail at is like stuff literally out of my control. Except for Homestead, where I just didn't confirm my pit stop, but that was it. Like right now. I'm doing A-okay. So Ross is subpar at best. Oh, you heard me with those words. Yeah, you're doing subpar. You're in first, but you don't have half a lap on the rest.
You aren't even winning. Sad face.
You aren't even winning? Okay, well. I don't know what first place means then. Oof. Oh man, I got my head itch, but it's like right below my headset.
The 21 is in first place. The 54 is nowhere to be found.
Oh, yeah, see? I don't think Natalie's even in this race, honestly. I didn't even see her at all. I'll have to look next time there's a caution so I can look at the running order. I don't think I saw her at all. Because, you know, Quick Race chooses a random pool of, like, midfield and, actually all drivers, because Sheldon Creed wasn't in, like, weren't in the first 3 races, I think. Definitely wasn't in the first. He finished last in the second. But yeah, like, I know they just choose a random pool of all the drivers. And essentially that's when I weave the story of, oh, well, they just DNQ'd, you know? So I think Natalie just DNQ'd. Nice, steady on the wheel, not putting too much input into it. It's definitely saving us some tire. Run the middle here. So Ross is right on my ass. We're both saving right now. But the harder he runs, the earlier he has to pit. Because if you aren't aware, chat, or anyone watching. Atlanta's one of those tracks that you have to pit for tire wear before you pit for fuel.
Inside, clear all around. Hard on the inside. Clear low, bud.
He was looking to the inside, but there's nothing there. We have a bunch of GMS trucks up here, first through fourth. You have myself, Brett Moffitt, and Sheldon Creed in the main branch, GMS. And Ross, who is a GMS affiliate in the Nice Motorsport, in second. So, GMS fabrication, first through fourth right now. See, Ross is really backing off. His tires are starting to overheat. So our next pit stop ideally is going to be here in about 20-ish laps. We're going to make it to lap 73. That's the goal, at least. We have 2 more sets of tires left in the pits. So we have plenty of stuff to work with. So far, that was the first caution a little bit ago. Now, in the first time of me doing this, there was like 4 cautions at this point. So I don't know where everything's all going. No DNFs, and at this point there's 3. A little bit squirrely there at the end. Ross is taking a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. Ross should be pitting here within the next 5 laps. Because he's just blowing through his tires left and right. And I'm almost tempted to pit along with him. But no, we have 43% left to go. We're saving so much tire as opposed to what we did in the first stint. Because, like, if you go hard a couple laps, like on the first part of the stint, it's so hard to bring your temps back down. Meanwhile, if you just take it easy from the get-go, your temps never reach that overheating mark, so it's easier to cool on down. Like right now, like I was going easy from the restart, and I'm having a lot easier time bringing my temps below 200 when on the first 10 I was in 210 degrees, you know, so on and so forth. And the thing is, they're decent lap times as well. Like 31.6, and I'm still in front.
Could use a nap.
Same. Okay, so I guess pit stops are happening right now. So what I'm gonna do, we have 19 left in the tank, 18 now. Stay out as long as possible, and when my tires hit 10%, that's when I pull the trigger on pitting. Whoa, Josh, calm down there.
You're all clear up top.
Pit stops are actually happening right now. I guess it was the early stopper right there. But we have a long way to go before we need to stop. If a caution comes out on lap 90 or after, that's when we can make it the rest of the way. Something to look out for.
Hey man.
Alright, you're clear.
Yo, David, how you doing today, my guy? Yep, we're just redoing this race compared to when we lost all game audio yesterday, so we had to redo this race.
Doing good in yourself.
Oh, you know, I'm doing alright.
You're clear.
Hey, good
Yellow's out. Back her down.
Well, I guess that changes everything then. And then split this last part in half, but yeah, that's why we don't pit early. Now
Making
just
the excuses.
making the excuses. I mean, I could have raced with no game audio, but I don't think that's what people are going to be looking for. So yeah, we're going to put a little extra tape on there as well. Now, all these people will get the wave around. Todd Gilliland and Grant Enfinger as well. But Brett Moffitt, okay. So they must have been on pit road when that happened.
Be ready here.
So that changes my strategy a little bit.
Green flag.
Lap 70, what, 60 to go? Beautiful look on the high side.
Still there.
Give Austin Hill plenty of room.
Stay high up here. All right,
Oh,
you're clear.
look at that. That was a work of art right there. So I guess we just split this part in half and just go 30 and 30. Was that Ross that DNF'd? I think that was. Oh, by the way, Natalie is not in this race. So she was one of the drivers that wasn't picked for here. Because like I said, when you do a quick race, the game pulls a random batch of drivers, and I guess she wasn't part of it. All right, so we have one more set of tires left on pit road. We have to use this carefully. I'm saying we just split this in half. We pit with 25 to go. Chat, what do you think? A little tight. A lot tight.
All right, you're clear.
Chad, should I pit when I have 25 to go, 30 to go, or should I just go as long as I can? I'll leave it up to your hands. What I should do. Those are the three options. Brett Moffitt's the only real contender. Everyone else is fighting for third, essentially. I think that was Ross at DNF right there, so he was a real only contender. Brett Moffitt's good on the short run, but not on the long. Taking Brett's line away. Oh, okay. Well, I guess not. I chose wrong in 1 and 2. We went to the bottom there.
Go as long as you can on this green.
Go as long as I can. Gotcha. So I'll be saving. Now, if a caution does come out when we hit lap 90 or beyond that, I will be pitting because that means we can make the rest of the way. So that's going to be the one stipulation. Oh, that was a terrible turn 3 there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go as long as we can, and when our tires hit 10%, or my left rear, I should say, because it's going to be my left rear first, and then that's when we'll pit.
there.
Let it be known as well, lap 90 is when all the game audio crashed, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Needless to say.
Stay low, stay low.
Move to the inside. Brett Moffitt's holding steady on the high side.
I fell asleep LOL.
Outside, outside. All clear.
Last night.
I was about to say, oh man, right now, man, I'm sorry for being that boring. No, it's fine, man. I knew it was late. It was getting late. Lap 90 was when all the game audio just crashed. Like, it's still in my past broadcast. Just go to the end of the stream and go to lap 90.
Stay high,
And you'll hear literally engine sounds and then nothing. Don't know what happened, but I restarted my PlayStation. I spat out the disc, made sure there's no scratches on it. Was I leading? Yeah. And made sure the disc was all right, and it was fine. So I have no idea what happened. Oh man, if that was the last lap right there, that would have been amazing.
All right, you're clear.
Giving Brett plenty of room. Is that Harrison Burton at third? Yes, it is. Clay Greenfield is blew an engine. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Lap 90. We're coming up on it.
No racing. What's the point of it even being the weekend?
Well, to be fair, there is Formula E. I don't know if anyone watches Formula E, but last season is what got me into it. Like, in the first, 6 races, there were 6 different winners. Championship was close. It came down to the last race. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And I taped the second race of the season this morning.
Still there. All right, you're clear.
Next weekend is the Formula One season ender. And then it's officially the end of the racing season. Did a crossover on Brett Moffitt.
Still there. All clear. Caution.
Oh, well, okay, well that changes my opinion then. Okay, so yeah, we are, like I said, chat, we are stopping now. And that was Ross that DNF'd. But yeah, Natalie Decker is not in this race. Sheldon Creed is getting the wave around. Or the... I should say the, free pass. Brett Moffitt in second. Spencer Boyd and Jennifer Jo Cobb, Gus Dean, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. What a race for them. Austin Wayne Self in 11th. He deserves that. Good race.
We're going green. Be ready here. Reach out. Let's go. Got one down low now.
Go to the extreme high side here. Get that momentum coming off of 2. But yeah, I guess we're good to go to the end now. And hey, we still have sound, so hey, little victories. But the thing is, though, we have to make it last 35 laps, so we're still going to save. Because we're not going to win this race on lap 95. Don't care if anyone passes me right now, I'll pass them back. I know I have the pace.
Still there.
Motocross on TV, better than nothing LOL.
Clear down low.
Oh yeah, I mean, motocross, I know there's super trucks, stadium super trucks, that Greg Biffle and Jeff Gordon apparently were a part of. Saw that in NASCAR Reddit. Yeah, it's Saturday, man. What are we gonna do with ourselves?
Careful, still there. Still there. All clear.
Any more races after this one? For you?
This one is going to be the only one for the morning, but I have a doubleheader lined up tomorrow, tonight. But not right now, though. This was literally, this race was supposed to happen last night, so I just wanted to get my schedule all in order, you know? There'll be more later on tonight at usual time.
Bonus coverage.
Bonus coverage.
Hold your line.
All access pass.
All right, you're clear. Inside.
But yeah, I'm not worried about these guys passing me, chat. So don't worry as well. We can make it on fuel. But the thing is, with them being so aggressive, they're gonna have to pit before me. Meanwhile, if I just continue doing what I'm doing, can make it to the end.
Stay high up here.
So I'm not worried one little bit.
Stay high up here.
In fact, I think they're starting to realize that, and they're starting to back it off. but Matt Crafton's in fifth, all the way back there. Austin Wayne Selk behind him.
Still there. Careful, still there. Car down the inside.
Get that dank draft. Launch it into 1 and 2, but get a better exit than all of them. And draft right on up. Look to the inside. He'll get me on entrance, but we'll get him on exit. There we go. That's P3 again. Look to the outside. Oh, Harrison Burton signs the door. We go to the inside.
Careful, still there.
Use that better traction and momentum on the inside, and we're good. So bumpy. And up next is Moffitt. Five seconds to Matt Crafton. Wow. Look to the inside.
Stay low. Still there.
For the left.
For the lead. Sorry, I need to channel my inner Vince Welch. Racing redemption at his hands. For the lead, it's Brett Moffitt. I swear, there are times where I think that Vince Welch just says whatever he wants. When he's casting the last lap. But yeah, chat, just like I said, I want to reiterate, I know I can just gun it. I can go a lot faster than what I'm going, but that means I'm using more tires. When it's 10 to go, I will go full beans. Full beans meaning just all for it, leaving nothing on the table. But I have to make sure my tires hold up for that long. And if I can save them up now, the less I need to worry about later. You dig, dogs? Seven seconds to Matt Crafton, who's in fifth. Good talk.
Big dog.
Digger. Man, they should bring Digger back.
21 left. No mistake.
Just see him in Easter egg in Heat 5. He's just in the infield. So Brett Moffitt's still hot on my heels. I was too busy mirror driving there. That was my fault. But Harrison Burton and Austin Hill are holding out strong. So we're out of tires. Let me just reiterate that fact. I anticipate there's going to be another caution. But we're almost done with this race. Less than 20 to go. Like I said, with 20 to go, or not 20, with 10 to go is when I'm just going to throw it at the wall and see what sticks. Meanwhile, 9 seconds to Matt Crafton. Glad that he's a factor. 2019 three-time Truck Series champion. I'm glad he's a factor. Looks like we're coming up on Travis Kvapil, Parker Kligerman, and Myatt Snider. $15 to go and 43%. It's gonna be close. But we are starting to get Brett Moffitt. Gonna go to the top here. Yeah, we're going to the top. Oh, it's like they're standing still. That's not even fair.
Found a pretty good video on why Suarez is the scapegoat of SHR.
Clear high, bud.
Oh man, who's that by?
NRF.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, for a hot second, Erica Steps video on why NASCAR needs a Daniel Suarez and not a Cole Custer. Hailie Deegan up here in 25th. Man, that's probably like her career best finishing spot right here. Mike Snider in 24th. Okay. He's already locked into the playoffs, so he doesn't need it.
All clear. Inside. All right, clear low.
32%. Less than 10 laps to go. Or coming to 10 to go, I should say. Here's the driver with the most series starts. Joe, front row Joe, midfield Joe
All clear up top.
is what I think people are calling him now. But if we just maintain this course, chat, we are going to get an easy victory. We got just still save. Just in case there's a caution. A late race caution.
Still there.
We
All
got
right,
to
you're clear.
save. If there is a caution, chat, do I pit? I have no more tires left on pit road. Let me just clarify that. Do I pit and put on, like, scuffs? Or do I just stay out and hope I can make it the rest of the way? I can really back it down now. I have like a 2-second lead. Because we're coming to 6 to go. If a late race caution comes out, just... Okay, just stay out. Brett Moffitt's really falling on back, so I can really back this thing up, make sure I can... Yeah, there's my tire indicator. I have to make sure these things last the last 5 laps. Yeah, 3-second lead to Brett Moffitt.
5 to go, 5 to go.
We can definitely back it on up a little bit. Yeah, I think he's saving just as much as I am. Making sure his tires can go the distance. Oh, but I can just see it happen. I can see a late race caution coming out.
Your tires are getting pretty bad.
I know. But we have 3 to go. Just let them last 3 more laps. The outside of Mason Massey and Anthony Alfredo.
All right, you're clear.
All right, 2 to go. Don't let there be a caution flag. Yeah, I know. Don't let there be a caution on this lap. This would be the last opportunity for it to happen. There are people that are pitting. Because they just can't stay out anymore. Oh, that's going to shake up the finishing order. One to go. If a caution comes out now, it's the last opportunity for it.
Tires are getting bald. White flag.
White flag, okay. Race is going to be official, chat. We just got to make sure we survive. %. Down the back. Easy. Down the backstretch into turn 3 and 4. There are people that are pitting, and that's really going to shake up the running order. But we come to the line. And that's our second win of the season.
Burn, checker flag.
And Brett Moffitt comes home P2 again. Easy, boys. Easy.
That smoke is so bad, LOL.
I know it is. It really is. There we go. Whew. You know what? Cozy.
I wish you could blow your tires.
I wish. Well, okay, we can in race, but not in actual. What's it called? When you're doing burnouts, because they just reset automatically to. They reset automatically to 100%, and it fixes all your damage as well.
Cheer one.
Hey, thanks for the 3 bits, Cozy. Yeah, look at that. So this was the race that we did yesterday that our audio cut out with, but we ended up winning. So, I apparently got the fast lap, so that's an extra bonus point for me. And most laps led, so hey, perfect. So, man, we are just rolling in the bonus points. Todd Gilliland finished 14th. Okay, so, and Ross, oh yeah, you hate to see it. He was on a roll, but then I guess he brought out that caution.
Congrats on the win.
Hey, thanks, man. So let's just taking pictures of everyone. Jennifer Jo Cobb there in 9th. What? I wonder if she would. Well, she was some of those that came on down. Tyler Dippel with a good finish. Made a lot of good drivers are in the back. Oh my God! Look at that. Grant Enfinger in 24th. And then you have Ross and that DNF'd. Christian Eckes in 23rd. Man, the playoff standings are definitely going to be affected by this.
You're welcome.
All right.
Emoji big smile. Emoji big smile. Emoji big smile.
Chat, hopefully y'all enjoyed that race. That was definitely something that should have happened last night, but oh well. Crap happens.